Hello and welcome to my channel, Distinctive Crochet. My name is Priscilla and I would like to thank all my new subscribers for coming to check me out and all my returning subscribers for spending some time with me. Alright everyone, so today I am here to talk to you about the Yarny YouTube Pop, and this is the winter edition, and this collaboration is hosted by Kim of the Crafty Nomad. So thank you so much, Kim, for putting together the playlist and this collaboration. We really appreciate you for doing all of that hard work behind the scenes to make this all happen for us. And we'll see if you do it again next year. We'll see. If you do, I'm on board. All right everyone, so this is the winter edition of the Yarny YouTube Pop, and I was inspired to make a wearable. So I was inspired by a lot of people talking about this specific thing, and I saw Shell Crochet mention it before, and I saw Uniquely Yours Crochet with Stacy. She mentioned it before and has been making some, and also I had been chatting a little bit about it with my my cousin bestie Angie over at Love Nerd Stitch by Ruby Baby. So I will have all those channels linked down below, and they have been talking about it in different videos and different aspects of it. But anyway, I have been wanting to make one of these for a very long time, and wintertime is probably when I would actually wear it. So I thought this was a great time to finally get it worked up. Okay, so I actually used two different colorways of mandala yarn, and this is this I'm not for sure. I've lost the, oh no, here's the band for this one. This one says mandala baby, but this one is a regular mandala. So I hope this is the right band for this one. I'm not for sure. But anyway, I was gifted this yarn from Dana over at Creatively Created Crochet, and Katrina over at Mindful Crafts and More, my Yarny bestie. So thank you so much, ladies. I was putting these goodies to work and came up with a beautiful piece. So hopefully I did you all proud with what I made. And I certainly love it, so I'm excited to share with you guys. Let me just show you the different color and how it works up, and there is the specs as well. Let me see, my camera is not the best for capturing details, but, and then here is the other one. There. Okay, so those are the two yarns that I used, and now I'm going to tell you what I made. Okay. So what I made was a granny stitch cardigan. Now I wanted to make like, I remember watching Shell Crochet, and she had made one as a gift, and she also had made one for herself, but she made hers a couple years ago, but she had shared it again, and I was like, I need one of those so bad. And Angie, she was talking about all the granny squares she had received and what to do with them, and I'm like, make a granny cardigan, of course. And Stacy over at Uniquely Yours, she was sharing her hexagon granny cardigans, and those are all gorgeous. So you guys gotta check her out. If you haven't subscribed to Stacy, go ahead and subscribe. She's really close to 1,000. She would love to have you all as a part of her family, and I am so glad she is back as a part of the YouTube family. So definitely go show her some love if you haven't checked her out in a while, or if she sounds brand new to you, please do subscribe to her channel. Shout out to Stacy over at Uniquely Yours Crochet, and I will leave her link down below, so make sure you check out that description box. All right everyone, and that way you get inspired by these ladies too, is what the point is, because they definitely inspired me. All right, so my winter project is a long granny cardigan. And the way I did this is, I was trying to do a granny rectangle, and how I started, I know this might sound weird, but I haven't done a lot of granny projects, so I know how to start one, but I always have to like think about it. And instead of working up a tutorial, I'd rather just make a bunch of mistakes and figure it out myself. So I just kind of was sitting down trying to think of how many stitches I needed, and it was a rectangle. What I was trying to say is that I was making the granny rectangle, but it wasn't as elongated as I wanted it to be, so I had to think of another way to get the cardigan to be how I wanted it to be. I was first thinking that I would do 3 long rectangles and then combine them like that, like had the 2 fronts and 1 back as the long rectangles, and then, you know, stitch up the sides, leave for the armholes, and then do a collar around the neck. But that didn't work out. So what I ended up doing was I instead of making it a long granny like that, I flipped it so that it was like that, and it wrapped around, and it made the back and the front just in that one rectangle. Then what I did was I worked up, so you would have to split for the sleeves anyway, right? So what I did was I worked up the back in the middle of the cardigan, and then I did the 2 fronts separately, if that makes sense, and then I stitched those together, did the sleeves, and then I knitted the finishings. I knitted the cuffs, and I knitted around the neckband. So that is how I constructed it. I didn't capture any footage because I was mostly doing this like in the evening times when I was just kind of hanging out. So by the time I just sat down, I was just like, I'm just gonna work this up. So I didn't really take any pictures of it, the progress. So hopefully all of that made sense to you guys, and you can understand how I came up with it in case you're inspired to make one for yourself. All right, the one thing I did like about this is that having that big granny square, it brought it together and made it cohesive. And I did switch out like the cakes like at random times, but I did try to finish the color, but if it didn't, I was fine with that. And I tried to put the deeper colors together so that it really blended well, but you'll see it's like a mixture of different things. But yeah, so I did like how that brought kind of together. And then the rest of it, I did try to match up. Once I started thinking about, oh well, now I have to kind of match up the fronts and the sleeves, and that got to be like thousands of ends, and I really didn't want that. You guys know I don't like weaving in ends. If you didn't know, now you know. And that's really why I don't do so many granny projects, because of all the ends. But I really wanted this, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it and get it done. So I did that, and then after I got all the ends in, I put the buttons on. I have like a weird thing of how I put my buttons. I try the garment on several times, and then I'll put the button on where I think it should go, sew that one on, and then I'll do the same thing with each button. So every time I get a button on, I try it on again and do it again. So I know there's like a actually mathematical thing you can do, like measure out the whole thing and then divide that by how many buttons you want to put. I know how to do that, but I just don't. Alright, so anyway, let me show you guys what I made, because it's been a while for this video already and you haven't seen it yet. So hopefully I will get a picture of me wearing it before this video is actually released. I have not done that yet, but while I had the time to actually be on camera, I figured I will go ahead and do the video. Alright, so here it is. It's a let me see if I scoop back, you guys can see. Right. Okay, so this, I know this part, you're like, where the rest of the buttons at? So this part is like, hold on, I'll talk about this part in a minute, but let me just show you. Okay, so that's the front. Alright, so that is the cardigan, and let me show you guys. So I did just the 1x1 ribbing on the cuff with the knitting, and then I did a 1x1 rib along the collar too. So I really like how it turned out. it fits me very, very well. And I like the sleeves because they don't go all the way down. They go just, oops, like just above my wrist right there, which is great because normally I'm always pushing my sleeves back anyway. So I really like how this fits. And see, it's not matching perfectly, but it does kind of match a little bit, so I think that's fine. But anyway, yes, I'm super excited about it. I really like how it turned out. I did want to put some pockets on there, but I haven't done that, so I'm not for sure if I will go back and do it or not. Maybe not. But this part right here where the buttons in, that's where it like goes around my hip area, so it naturally kind of separates like that. And because I have worn it a couple times. So it naturally does that. But I think it's I think it's cute. I think it's a nice detail. And yes, I did wear it a few times already, and I have really enjoyed it each time I wore it, and I think it's just awesome. So let me know what you guys think of my hot project, and I'm gonna see if I can put the pictures in here. Alright, so hopefully you all were able to see what it looked like on, if future me has taken the picture. So, and then editing me put it in, so you know, all the ones. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that project. Let me know what you think of my cardigan down below. Let me know if you've made a granny cardigan or if you want to make one. All of those comments would be appreciated. I love to hear about it. Also, please go and check out everyone else's video for the hop. The playlist will be linked down below. That's why it's called a hop. You can just go right to the playlist and hop to the next video. Once you leave here first, of course. And before you leave here, I am going to go ahead and ask you to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you left that comment and subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate having you as part of the Distinctive Crochet family. That would just be awesome. And all of that good stuff. All right, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.